Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I am the existentially questioning Swoopy Boy, and this is episode 1 of the main storyline playthrough. Our story begins with Quatsy McBowtie meeting with Professor Rockspider in some random shitty alleyway in London. They are soon joined by the doomed Nigel Thornberry for a spot of cart travel through the skies. Apparently it's less of a violation of the International Statute of Magical Secrecy if you're with the Ministry employee and you're flying around in broad daylight before planes were invented. It turns out that Professor Rockspider's beard died in mysterious circumstances involving goblins. Soon after this revelation, the good professor decided to bring our hero to his secret love nest in the Scottish Highlands to give her an impromptu test of his grooming thus far. After she successfully unblocked his secret passageway, she was allowed to enter his inner sanctum. After some weird goblin cosplay, Professor Rockspider finally saw fit to accompany his new toy to Hogwarts. After being shown around the castle for a bit by Professor Ranger, Professor Rockspider checks in on his newest groomie to make sure she didn't divulge their little secret.
Hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
The first class of the year is Defense Against the Dark Arts with Magic James Bond's great-grandmother.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso.
She goes full Pokemon Master and makes the little minions fight each other until one falls off the table. Quatsy becomes friends with the weird submissive and decides she wants to see him again soon for some private lessons.
Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just stay on the quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of my students were this adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
The next class on the curriculum is Charms. Naturally, Quatsy McMary soon nails her summoning charm without any practice or prior experience. She's so good that Professor Childlike Enthusiasm lets her move to Harvey Bay so that she can try Wizard Shuffleboard. Wouldn't you know it, she's a natural at that too. Following Charms, Professor Ranger once again comes at Quatsy about her relationship with the groomer.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
She rebuffs the professor's advances and is sentenced to hard labour, helping Childlike Enthusiasm repair the victims of the latest wizard school shooting. Following this cruel and unusual punishment, Quatsy feels the need to venture to Hogsmeade so that she can commit some atrocities against non-humans to clear her head. Some dark wizards like to use Avada Kedavra to kill their victims, but not our Quatsy. She's learned well from Professor Rockspider that leaving evidence is sloppy, so she likes to go full Thanos and just dust these subhuman fools. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.